Well, so far, Erin is our only tropical system that's spawned out of the main development region. But as activity ramps up, well, we've got our eyes on a number of disturbance and tropical waves. In fact, two that we're watching right now with the National Hurricane Center. But this is the time we get a lot of them coming right off the coast of Africa. Let's break this down because we may see a little more activity closer to the end of the week, into the weekend. Big Bermuda high up to the north, and then we've got intertropical convergence zone, right? All of the winds converging from the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, trade winds carrying those clusters of thunderstorms off and directly to the west. And when we start to lose some of the dust, we get more in the way of moisture in the atmosphere, and we've got more in the way of these clusters coming together. Well, it's an area to watch. The latest information from the National Hurricane Center, there is Erin, and then just on its heels, not far off to the east of the Lesser Antilles, just past the Cabo Verde Islands, has a 60% chance of development in the next 7 days. Still really disorganized, but as it moves off to the west, maybe encountering some favorable conditions that could help this. Now, we have a limited amount of dust coming off of the coast here. Extremely large disturbance in the eastern Pacific. This is over the past 6 hours, and you're looking at these clusters right in here. So as we watch, it's pretty elongated. We need this to all be compact, right? And there is dust to the north and stronger winds to the north, but it is right within a pocket where it has the capability to survive. Not only in that pocket are you dealing with less in the way of the stronger winds, but you are dealing with more in the way of atmospheric moisture. That atmospheric moisture, the lack of the stronger winds, all comes together to help this. Here's the low wind shear. The stronger winds are down to the south. You see some bubbling storms here for sure, and then just that entire area is pretty long when you look at that area there.
Yeah, we reached this point in the season where you kind of just take off the reins and it's a horse's race. You know, you have everything open in terms of conducive conditions for tropical systems to breed. So these tropical waves that come off the coast of Africa, there's nothing that's going to hinder them. Now, this next one going into the weekend that you mentioned,
Saturday,
there's a lot of questions and opportunities for different pathways. It's too early to really give you a heads up of where this could be going, but it's worth watching. Again, we don't have a formed system just yet. So when you don't have a beginning point, it's very hard for computer models to give you a definite end point. So right now, it's kind of like a catcher's mitt, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Watching closely again through the weekend, and then right behind that, we're watching another area as well. This, by the way, you look at Erin's track and the water temperatures in the area we watch closer to Puerto Rico and the Lesser Antilles. It's pretty warm, still in the 80s out there.